Hey, what's going on? How you doing? My name is Dr. Sami Baya. Please welcome back to my YouTube channel. What happens when a narcissist loses their narcissistic supply? That is the title of this video. Hey, we all know that a narcissist is a selfish, self-centered, egocentric individual who's arrogant, who lacks empathy. And the narcissist's main mission is to destroy you. It is to hurt you. It is to punish you. It is to cause pain in your life. When they do that, they are happy. That is narcissistic supply to them. Now, what happens when a narcissist loses their narcissistic supply? The narcissist's main form of emotional regulation is the narcissistic supply. When we talk about the narcissistic supply here, we mean that attention that you give the narcissist, that constant validation, the admiration, the acknowledgement, the recognition, the reassurance that narcissists get from the external environment. That is what we call narcissistic supply. The narcissistic supply helps narcissists to construct a sense of, and they use that narcissistic supply to suppress all the negative emotions that they have about themselves. Remember, narcissists have a fragile ego. There are empty shells within them. So when the narcissist runs out of narcissistic supply, their false sense of self deteriorates quickly, and this catalyzes or triggers their negative emotions, and it brings about emotional instability. Now, for the narcissist, in order to replace the supply, that narcissistic supply that they've lost, they will make sure that their victims, go through a period of aggressive and passive abuse. In short, they'll be doing passive aggressive manipulation to their victims, to trauma bond them, to hook them up. Now, when the narcissist loses their narcissistic supply, the narcissist will be forced to use many manipulative tactics, such as projection, in order to manage their emotions. When you talk about projection, it is a manipulative technique or tactic that the narcissist uses. All right, and they do something and they accuse their partner of doing the same thing. For instance, the narcissist who cheats on their partner, they'll project their behavior and accuse their partner of cheating. Narcissists use this projection manipulative tactic when they realize that they are losing that attention, that validation, that acknowledgement, that praise, that constant validation that they need. So, for them to be able to get that narcissistic supply, they will use projection. They'll project onto their victim. They will invalidate their victim. They will devalue them through hurling insults at them, verbal insults. They'll degrade them. They'll look down upon them. They'll humiliate them daily, all the time. By doing that, they get some kind of narcissistic supply in form of some attention. Remember, to a narcissist, they need that attention from their victim. It doesn't matter whether that attention is positive or negative, so long as they get the attention from their victim. Now, when the narcissist feels that they're not getting enough attention from their victim, when they feel they're not getting enough love, they're not getting enough praise, when they feel unlovable, they start accusing their partner. They accuse their partner that someone will never love them because they feel unlovable. When they feel they lack confidence, they'll accuse their partner of lacking confidence. That is projection. They project how they feel. They project it to their partners. Now, that is a very hidden tactic that the narcissist uses to to get some supply from their victim. In short, the narcissist, they project the emotional instability onto others, onto everybody around them. They will invalidate those around them, they'll devalue those around them, they'll dehumanize them, they will humiliate them, they will devalue them, they will, in short, they will subject everybody around them to manipulation. That is projecting how they are, how they feel to the environment around them. The main aim of the narcissist here is to make sure that their victims, those around them, feel as bad as they are. If they are unhappy, they will manipulate everybody around them to be unhappy. They want everybody to, to feel unlovable because they are unlovable. They want everybody to feel unwanted. They want everybody to feel alone because they are that way. That's why they isolate their victim. They will accuse their partners of being weak, but the reality is that they are the ones who are weak. Now, that's the narcissists use this strategy, this tactic, when they feel they don't have narcissistic supply, when they've lost that supply they need. It makes it causes their false sense of self to deteriorate. That fake confidence they have goes down, and this triggers their suppressed negative emotions, and it forced them to use this projection tactic to protect their emotional stability. That's why the narcissists are said to be masters of manipulation. They will also swing into narcissistic rage when they lose their narcissistic supply. They will explode into anger. They will be angry. They will be quarreling their victims so that they get some control back. So, the main reason why the narcissist swings into narcissistic rage, the main reason why they get very angry, it is to regulate their emotions. They've lost their narcissistic supply, and they will swing into narcissistic rage. They will get angry to suppress their negative emotions. So they will use narcissistic rage to project their negative emotions onto their victims. And that is so common with narcissists. That's why when they are losing it, they get angry. They lash out at everyone around them. They explode. They will even tell themselves and accuse others. They'll say that they're not weak, they're not unlovable. They will tell others that they're that way. So, the other possible reaction that would happen when the narcissist loses their narcissistic supply, they could start victimizing themselves. They are used to getting constant reassurance, constant admiration, acknowledgement, praise, validation. Now they have lost their narcissistic supply. They'll start blaming themselves, and you see, these negative emotions that are inside the narcissist will come out because they're not getting the validation they need. So the immaturity that they have will not help them in any way to manage their negative emotions. So if they don't have anybody around them to project their negative emotions onto, the narcissists will start blaming themselves. They'll start victimizing themselves. And they will do this until they get some narcissistic supply, until they get someone that they can use and misuse and control. They can also, when they are losing it, when they're losing their supply, the narcissist can start baiting. They provoke those around them to get some reaction from them, and they do that so that they can portray their victims in a negative light, so they can tell the world that their victims are emotionally unstable and that they are stable. They devalue others to uplift themselves. So baiting and projection are cousins. That these are tactics that the narcissist uses hand in hand when they realize they are losing it, when they realize they are losing their narcissistic supply. So narcissists love drama. They love conflict in any relationship because it gives them that supply they need. All right, and they must win no matter what in an argument, because that gives them more validation. It reassures them about their false sense of self. They believe they are intelligent, they are smart than everybody else. And that's why narcissists never like winning. So narcissists will always use that baiting technique when they want to get more narcissistic supply. All right, because they get that reaction they need. They get some reaction from their victim, and that especially when they after the negative confrontation with their victims, the narcissist is happy when they see their victim reacting. Again, when their supply is going down, the narcissist will use triangulation. They create triangles. They want to see people fighting, competing. They bring conflicts. It gives them a lot of admiration, reassurance. It repairs that fragile sense of self, the fragile ego that they have. So they will always triangulate their victims to get more out of them, to get that narcissistic supply that they need badly. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you've maybe learned a thing or two. If you've not, please don't go anywhere. Watch more videos on this topic of narcissists and narcissistic supply. Thank you. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel if you've not done so.